My name is Aubrey Morel with Morel Designs, and I'm back with a kiln opening, the first one of this year. I'm really excited. There's not a whole lot in here. I have a lot of it is custom orders, but I have a custom order for a business of 20 mugs. About half of them are in here on the bottom shelf, so there's going to be a lot of the same on that. But the top shelf has several different custom orders, and some of it's for me, and then some of it's for the custom orders. So anyway, I'm tired. It's early, so I'm just gonna get to it. And I'm really nervous because my kiln it fired way longer than it normally does. I programmed my kiln to cone 6 with a 15-minute hold. That's what I've done forever now. And that's such a glare. And then it usually takes about 15 hours. But this firing took 17 hours. So I'm starting to wonder if my elements are going bad, which I wouldn't be surprised. They're the elements that came with the kiln, and I've had it for a couple of years now, through a lot of firings, so it's probably just time to, switch them out. I think I left my gloves over there. I'll be right back. So, some of these are little sample items because I'm doing a class. I've never done a class, but I'm doing a class for a bachelorette party. I've been wanting to do classes, and I didn't really know how to go about that, so I went and attended one myself at Preacher Pottery in Oklahoma City, and it was so much fun. That's a great place. If you live around Oklahoma City, go give them a try, because it was easier than I thought it would be, I guess I would say. But anyway, so for my class that I'm gonna do, we're gonna make two different things. We're gonna make hand-built mugs, and we're gonna make trinket dishes. And there's only 5 of them, so we kind of have the ability to have more freedom in what we make. This is gonna be one of the items, just a little leaf tray, and that turned out really nice. So this is seaweed. I don't think I've ever used seaweed on its own. It's always been in some kind of combo, but I have like 3 gallons of seaweed, so I need to be using it. Anyway, this is, I wonder if I should turn this one off. That would help. It's where, I don't know. Trying to get the lighting right. That didn't help, did it? Let's do a different color, maybe. Anyway, you can see that. I just found at a thrift store a little monstera leaf cork thing, the shape of it. So I bought that, and I traced it out on a slab of clay, and then I just kind of like formed the edges up. And then carved some lines in it, and then put 3 coats of seaweed on the front, and then just 1 on the back, which even just 1 coat of seaweed is not bad. There's a little bit of spottiness right there, but nice. It's a pretty green. I've been really scared to use it on its own. I was afraid it would run everywhere, but that's a flat surface, so I figured it would be okay. Let me get this out. And I have got brand new kiln shelves, so I am praying that nothing ran. I was careful, and I put things on stilts or cookies, but things happen. Okay, this is an order for 2 matching espresso cups, and I think she's wanted them, I can't remember what it was, 6 to 8 ounces, so I'm really hoping that these are about 6 to 8 ounces. We're gonna test it out. I don't know how to know what size to throw it to get 1 ounce, so something I need to really work on, I guess. There's this is not a sharp thing. It must have been a bubble that popped, so it's like this little weird zit. But It's not sharp and it's fine, but just not the most pretty thing. But anyway, this is 3 coats of lustrous jade on the bottom half, and then 3 coats of blue rutile on the top half with a slight overlap. I wish I would have used another coat of blue rutile. I was just afraid that it would go runny. Anyway, lustrous jade. I mean, they're cute. We'll see. Hopefully those are the right size. Otherwise, it's back to the drawing board. Okay. Here's another option for the bachelorette party class. Just another little dish, and I stamped my initials on the inside, put black underglaze in there and wiped it back. And then it's, is this snow? No, this is cottontail stroking coat. But cute. I like it. Turned out nice. Another thing I found at the thrift store was a new package of like cake texture mats. So I bought those, and this is like a leopard print one. So I just kind of like rolled that onto the clay. And then this is got black underglaze wiped back, and then pink gloss, Mako's pink gloss on top of it. I wasn't sure if you'd still be able to see the underglaze underneath. You can kind of. And that texture was pretty shallow, so it kind of like muddied that up, but it's all right. I could have picked a different color. Just a single color that breaks over texture probably would have been better. Another one for the class, a sample. I like this one. So this is rose quartz, 3 coats from Mako, and then I just used the red gloss on the heart there, but that's see-through. I cut the heart out and then put it back on, but I like it. It's just a little trinket dish to put your rings on or something. I have a couple of test tiles just so that I can take these to the class, because these are going to be the glazes I let them choose from. And there might be somebody coming out here, so shh. Okay, this is Indigo Float, which so nice. And so I did 2 coats on this side, 3 coats on that side, so it definitely needs the 3. Very pretty though. No, I didn't. And then this one, why is that? Okay. This is the seaweed test tile. Again, 2 coats and 3 coats, which don't really look very different on the front. You can tell on the back. So here's the 2 and there's the 3. Seaweed is such a pretty green. It doesn't run terribly on its own. Okay, glare. I might. It's still warm. Do you? Yeah, it's still warm. Well, they're little. They're fine. Okay, this next one is a custom order. I'll show you, but I'll ask before I post it. This is really nice. Okay. This is a mug for his wife, and he so I guess her brother passed away. I don't really know the story behind that, but this is like obviously a fire emblem. It's got her brother's last name here and the department that he worked for and his number, his fire number. I don't know what the term for that is. And then he wanted a little dangly, so I put a heart in there. And then he wanted it to be in like 49ers colors. So obviously we've got the red and then the black, but on the black I put, so this is 3 coats of obsidian and 2 coats of Mako's Fool's Gold. So that is like glitter. Isn't that cool? Ah, she's gonna love that. so fun. And then I did cottontail on the inside just for the white. I'm gonna go back and put gold on the numbers. And I don't think I'll add gold anywhere else, just on the numbers, but that is so cool. I don't know, I hate the glare. Need one of those like big box lights. I don't have anywhere to put it. Can you set it down? Don't drop it. Okay. Stilts. Cookies. Protect my new shelves. And I've got new Kiln wash. What did I get? I got Mako's Kiln wash this time. I've never tried Mako's, but the other kinds I've tried flaked off. This one seems to have held up very nicely, so we'll see how that works out. I had made one of these a while back. A lady bought it at my show, and then her cat broke it, so she asked me to make another one. So just the same deal, but I'm gonna go back in with the gold around the stars like I did before. This is, I believe I put 3.5-ish coats of indigo float. Such a beautiful blue. You don't think it's beautiful? Girl, you made me nervous. Okay, so the large business order that I'm doing, I had an extra decal stamped out, so I was like, I'm gonna make it for them and give it to them as an ornament. But so this is what's gonna be on all the mugs, and that looks good. This is all done with my nephew made the stamp, by the way, and then black underglaze, wiped it back, and then this is all satin matte glazes. So that's the white, the light blue, the moss, blue green. But these took so long to glaze. That might be hot. Good. I'm gonna get this shelf out. So the rest of this is all that business order, and I'm a little nervous that it got too hot or something because the kiln fired for so long. Okay, it might be fine. No, I didn't. You told me. Oh, my daughter made something and she's asking why I didn't glaze it for her. You said you were gonna ask your teacher what her favorite color was. And you didn't do that, so I didn't glaze it. Oh, there's so much splattering on this bottom shelf. Like probably because I didn't let things dry out enough before I put them in here. Like spitting, which it's all on the kiln wash. So it'll come off, but I'm probably gonna have to scrub that kiln wash off before I put something else in there so it doesn't stick. But yay! I was so nervous. Okay, and then like it got a little drippy. That's weird because these were all smooth lines. I dipped them in wax, and so they were all clean lines. But so they dripped a little bit, but just a little bit. So those look nice. Hopefully none of those drip more than that. This is Indigo Float. That's the color they chose because it works well with their logo. And then all the satin mattes on there. And then I did Cottontail two coats on the inside. I tried to get a clean line. It's a little bit like, it's kind of nice though. I kind of like it like that. Okay, so there's like 10 more of these. That's fine. I'm doing a video. Yeah, I think so. Still pulling them out, but I think we're gonna be fine. Yay! Hot. It might be warm. Not cool. It's like glittery. That's for Daniel's wife. All right. I think you're gonna get bored seeing all the same things, but love you. Okay. I was just so extremely nervous. This was a lot of work and a lot of hours, and then the kiln started being weird, and I was just terrified that these were going to be ruined. But they're not. And good, because I got a fire, like, again. I don't know if I should. I'm worried about the shelf. And making sure that nothing sticks to it, so I may have to clean it off before I fire again. Okay, there's like 6 more of these exactly the same, so I won't make you watch all that. But those look just so good. Yay. Okay. I do have a lot of my own stuff in the works too, so hopefully my next kiln openings will be a little more interesting. I've got some large bowls. I've got one large bowl, large to me, that will be in this next firing. I hope it will fit in there. These mugs are kind of tall, so I can't really put other tall stuff on the top shelf. And then I am planning to be at the Affair of the Heart in October in Oklahoma City. So I'm gonna be cranking out a lot of pieces. I think I made a list of everything I wanna make for it, and it's like 350 pieces that I wanna make. I've already started on it. I've got 10, 10 pieces of it in the little damp box over there. I'm gonna make 10 fox mugs, 10 bee mugs, 20 ramen bowls, just all kinds of things. But I'm gonna be mass producing for the next, 8 months. So I'm excited about that, but that will also mean a lot of kiln openings for you guys to watch. So not this next firing, but the one after it, I'm gonna have some fun glaze combos that I do, because I made a bunch of mugs to test out some glaze combos. So with that, thank you guys for watching, and it feels so good to be back. I can't believe my first opening was all the way in February, but I finished that fire mural, which took forever, and then it took me a while to get some stuff made in order to get to this point, obviously. But thank you for sticking with me, and I know a lot of you follow me on Facebook, so you've kind of been following along with the everything that I've been doing outside of pottery. So I just appreciate it very much, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe and come back for more, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Okay, part 2. There's not a whole lot in here. The rest of the custom business orders on the bottom shelf, and then just like 3 things on top. The only thing that I'm nervous about is when I came out here to check on it, and it said error on it. So, but I peeked at it when it was like 400 degrees and everything looked okay on the top shelf. I don't know what caused the error. I don't know at what point the error happened. So a little bit nervous that the bottom shelf with all the custom orders may not be right, but we'll have to just see. Okay. Again, this top shelf looked okay. I couldn't really tell what this looked like, and I was excited. So this is one of those big bowls that I threw that was not big enough, but that looks really nice. Wow, isn't that pretty? Okay, so I found this combination on Facebook, and I don't remember who posted it, but it is 2 coats of Blue Midnight all over, and then 2 Blue Rutile staggered, so one down to here and then one kind of down to here. Then 1 coat of seaweed on the inside and top of the outside, so inside and then like down to here, probably where that line is. And then 1 times lustrous jade, same as the seaweed, and then light flux dolloped on the rim. And then that's what it looks like. That's pretty. I know, isn't that cool? That turned out beautiful. It looks like it got to the correct cone. I mean, this is what I kind of expected. I love how, like, where this drips, there's just this line of yellow, orangish yellow. That's really cool. Pretty. I'm gonna sit here. That's a pretty decent sized bowl. Can you have a ruler? You see one?
No.
No, there's no ruler.
Oh, yes, there is.
I thought there was.
There's 3.
I'm curious how big it is. The regular ones. These, and it has clay over it, so it's hard to see the numbers. This is roughly 9 inches across. It seems bigger than that. And then, oh, I don't know, 5 inches tall. But it's beautiful. These other 2 items are just more samples for the class that I'm doing in a couple weeks, actually. I rolled the texture out on a slab, and then I just kind of formed the edges into, you know, kind of a bowl shape. I have some heart cookie cutters. This is satin patina 3 coats. That's really cute. I like it. Isn't that pretty? This is the last thing on the top shelf. This is another one that's going to be a sample. Not quite what I was hoping for. So this is obsidian 3 coats, and then I did splotches of blue rutile, seaweed, and chun plum, but you can't see any of those splotches in there. Like you can see a little bit of pink right there, and maybe a bit of blue in the corner. But then I put Mako's Fool's Gold over that, which is, if you haven't tried Fool's Gold on top of obsidian, go put that up, please. It is so nice. Like you just get this galaxy glittery finish. Anyway, I think it's really pretty. Well, you know, not what I thought. Maybe I'll add some gold to it and make it stand out a little bit. Okay, here we go with the business order. Oh yeah, there is another thing down here. Can you go get me one of those blue mugs up there? Yeah. No, you're not tall enough. Without breaking it, because I will be very sad.
Mom, I'm tall.
Okay. I think it must have gotten to temperature and then failed afterwards, because this is this load, this is the previous load. They look the same. So that's great. I've been worried about it all weekend. Okay. Well, there are, I think, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 9 of these in here, but they all look the same. But these just turned out so nice. This indigo float is just gorgeous. Beautiful. Okay. One of the sample mugs that I made for the class. This is, well, if you know how to make a hand-built mug, rolled out a slab, rolled on my texture, cut out the shapes, and then put it all together. And then this is Mako's green tea. Yes, 3 coats of green tea. And that looks really good on texture. That's a pretty green. And then I did coral for the inside, just for a little pop of color. Coral, is it just coral? Yeah, I think it's Mako's coral. The light is over here. I should be pointing it that way. But very nice. Very nice. And I've been really enjoying making these bigger handles so you can fit your whole hand in there. And then the bottom had texture as well. Cute. Like it? No, I'll put it over here. I made some test tiles also for the class. Just because I chose to give them the option of glazes that I have more than one jar of. Peppered plum. Satin patina. Green tea. Or is it? Yeah, I think that's green tea. I should remember all these. Winter wood. And leather. Leather, Mako. I use leather a lot. And then the rest is the other business mugs. So that's it. I won't make you sit through all those.
But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.